chose Babson because it had a culture of innovation, more so than any other school I looked at, and it wasn't even close. The other schools seemed to be more oriented towards teaching you skills that you could go out and get a job with. At Babson, it seems to be more about teaching you how to think, teaching you how to learn, and then turning that knowledge, turning those talents and skills into a way to actually contribute in the world, into a way to do things. And that's what I really wanted from an MBA.
Why Babson? I think for a couple of reasons. One, I graduated from a women's college not too far away from here, and I think the one thing that I got so used to at Wellesley was just the resources for women, and just through my research of the different colleges or the different graduate programs, Babson was definitely a place where I felt like women could come here and thrive and really do well. So that was the first thing. I think the second thing, obviously, is the entrepreneurship. I feel like as a person entering into the marketplace, I want a entrepreneurial skill set. So regardless of the economic situation, regardless of the economy, I just feel like I would be much more empowered with having a skill set where I could create opportunity versus, always feeling as though that I have to, go work that traditional job where, I could potentially get laid off. So just options. I felt like it was a great place that would really give me a variety of options.
I chose Babson because I was looking at the size of programs, because I think that's really important in getting to know your class, since that's going to be your network in the end. I really like the integrated curriculum because since nothing's in a vacuum, getting to look at economics with your math professor seems absolutely fantastic. And also I like the international aspect of it, because my background up to this point has been in international development, and the idea of being in a classroom where people can bring perspectives from all over the world is really, really important to me. And finally, I guess, is the focus on women here, and the fact that it was rated so highly for MBAs for women, and I like that idea.
Well, my work experience so far has been in Latin America, living in different countries and working in different countries for an extended period of time. You start to understand how important the interplay of different cultures are, what that means to business, and just knowing the reputation of Babson and having the opportunity to come here and work and live and meet students. Up to 50% of our class is international, and that type of experience is really what did it for me, what sold me on this experience here.
I think mostly because of the entrepreneurship spirit and the history of entrepreneurship being a real business school. I think Babson, different to other schools, it's a real hands-on type of learning. And I think with the hands-on type of learning, it's where you get the most out of it. Also, I think I share some of the same values that Babson offers. I found out since I came to the interview by meeting people, meeting students, meeting the staff. They're people with some of the same values, integrity. It's a cooperative atmosphere, and I think I feel comfortable going to school like that.
I think like all students, I went and I researched all the different schools and did a lot of work trying to figure out where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. And when I was looking at schools, I came to Babson, and first off, I came to Babson because of its reputation in entrepreneurship. And I knew, I was going to be a career changer, and I wanted to start my own business. That's something that really appealed to me. And so Babson has a great reputation of entrepreneurship and supporting entrepreneurs. And when I came to Babson, I found that the genuine enthusiasm for people to support people who want to start their own businesses is stronger than anywhere else I visited. So, I mean, I visited other, top 10 schools, all sorts of schools, and schools with entrepreneurship certifications, and there wasn't the same level of real, genuine support for anybody to go out and start their own thing, to take that risk. I think a lot of other schools wanted you to go out and work for a while, then maybe go back, but Babson really supports, I feel like, the students in what they really want to do in their careers right away, and instead of trying to mold them in what the school thinks they should do. So I really felt there was a real genuine enthusiasm at Babson, and really an excitement about ideas. And when I met the other students, I think that was the strongest thing that influenced me to come to Babson, is that all the students, all the second years that I met, the first years that I met when I visited, were just so enthusiastic about their own ideas and what ideas that I might have and be able to contribute. And it was just a really warm, friendly environment where you felt like you could take risks and people would support you to do that.
Well, I chose Babson because I feel welcome here, and compared to the other schools that I looked at, there was a freedom of ideas that I just felt Babson exuded.